Hey guys, SideScrape here and welcome back to your channel. I'm doing one of my own gameplays today, just one I did a couple of hours ago in my AT7 on Malinovka, and it's not a map I really like, especially not for this tank. I'm on the wrong side of the map. To SideScrape this tank you need to position yourself so that your body's hidden on the left hand side, all it's showing is your right hand side. I've got the top gun on, which is the quarter pounder AT type barrel. It fires 10.34 rounds a minute. It's the best gun. The rest of them are pretty garbage and it's very hard to fire as you get tier 7s and 8s. This is a good matchup. This is like the matchup, the creme de la creme that you can get when I'm top tier. With this it's 226 penetration, 230 damage with standard ammo, AP composite rigid, 258, 230 damage, and let me just turn down the sound a touch. Apologies for this. More of a working play. So I've gone and camped up on the left hand side. I've told the guys in chat that I'm going to sit here and just take care of them. The whole armour is 203mm thick at the front, but if you look at it, it's quite blocky. The cupola is massive and that is the weakest spot. You can actually get this tank, so if you see the body, you just keep the body all covered up. All you have is the gun pointing on the corner. So this Cromwell's going to have pushed up on his own. Put a shot on me for some reason. I missed my shot for some reason. At this point I'm just thinking, flipping heck, I can't believe he's going to push down to me. But he's going to do a good job, he's going to spot it. If you look at our team, 3 dead now. That cost us 4 tanks by that Cromwell just coming over and derping. So 203mm at front, 101 at the side, 101 at the back. You can see it's all square, so it's not that hard to penetrate. It's a view range of 350 metres, that's ugly shite. I'm shooting these things down in front of me, little barriers, so that I can just have a clear line of sight if anybody's coming up to us. We're using the tank itself to move. Extremely fast reload. This tank weighs 48 tonnes and only has a 500 horsepower engine, so it's pretty crap, and that is one of the reasons why it only has 22 traverse speed degrees a second, which is pretty shy really. KV-1S sat in the middle of nowhere. I thought it was just his low body showing, but it isn't. It's most of his tank. You can see all of his turret. When you zoomed in, it's quite hard just to get a lot of control on the tank with a zoom in, because you don't have that much of a wiggle room of the turret itself. And this way I'm taking shots in my ass. I didn't realise, when you look on the map, I've got an A43 shooting into my ass right now. It's not doing that much damage, but he's there, so it's like, oh shit, what am I going to do? Well, KV-1S in front of me, I've just dinged a KV-3 shot. I'm trying to put some fire down on that guy in front of me, but I'm still taking consecutive shots. None of my team are really helping at the moment. I'm just trying to get my arse safe and make it so it's harder. He's now taking the bait. My intention now is just to keep him in there. Flipping arty. Thank you very much, dude. 175 damage off my own team. Pinned him in there, which was my intention. Took his track. My arse. I was just going to keep pushing him there. I can't believe my own arty hit me. That was so frustrating. The left side is held. It's the entire reason I came here. And that's kind of where I got a bit annoyed in local. So KV-3 pushing down. First shot in, he dinged off me. Must have the crap gun fitted. Second shot straight through. So what I mean by this gun, it's a phenomenal gun and it'll penetrate extremely easily. Got a second tank now, got an SU-152 coming at my arse. Stupidly, he let me get in front of him and it killed him. Thankfully no shots by the arty. So, second kill. He got killed by the Dick and Max, who was a lovely guy who came back and helped me, which shout out to you, mate. Appreciate it. Tiger Snake? Yep, Tiger Snake. Thanks man, appreciate it. I'm just trying to keep a bit stationary because it was a bit of a hard scrap, that was, if I'm honest with you. Didn't have a clue what was going on. And I must admit, at one point it became hard shooting because I was just laughing. It was just all coming on at once. Do you know when you get a really good game that's nice and it's hectic and it's a pleasure to play? This was one of them. That's one of the reasons I put it into the gameplay. So it's 7-5. They've lost 7, we lost 5. If you look at the top, we've got 7,264 health left, they've got 4,670. Well, I like a little indicator because it lets me know, you can tell that, well, we've got 4,670 between, what's that, 7 tanks, you do the maths. About 600 average each. Yeah, 700, sorry. I'm not going to get smacked, can't count. Sorry. So I'm trying to keep the side clear. Where did I take shots? So I took a shot in the track. Got all them bounces. 1, 2, 3, 4 bounces there. Another direct hit. I know I took some in the arse, but I can't see any. Cupola, when you're fighting this tank, is monstrous. Hit the cupola, or you can hit them to the commander's viewports at the front. That'll take it quite nicely. Going to fast forward it here just to get to some action. This is just about it for this game. Put one shot into the KV-1S. I'm shooting the Cromwell right now. Comment even. Got one shot into him for 222 damage, 226. It's not too bad, 2,839. If you can get this tank hull down, so the only thing that sticks around the corner is that gun, you will not be killed. The thing to watch is it's got to be very, very tight up to it just to stop it. Anyway guys, let's look at the after action report. So we got a mastery badge for the AT7. I've had this tank for 20 games, so 15 to 20 games. 4,128 experience. That was obviously on a double, as you can see down here. We got high caliber. We got steel wall. My score. We got highest damage at 2,839. Nearest is the 88 with 1383. The AT7 is a good tank, but it all depends on the situation. Sometimes it can be an extremely hard tank to fight with and to play with. The team was pretty bad if the RT was able to get the most points of 1,763. So, blocked by armour, 5,230, which is a pretty monstrous amount at this level. So I received 25 hits. And 9 penetrations, obviously low caliber, otherwise we're dead. 16 non-penetrations, fired 26 shots, and 16 hits. My aim was pretty shocking really, if you think about it. I travelled a kilometre, which is a lot in an AT7. And I got damage due to player's assistance, 18, 8, 1, 81. Not too bad really. It's always fun to get a good win in an AT7. It's nice to get a mastery badge at such an early stage. It is a solid tank, and I would always recommend anybody to get it. It's very, very fun. Anyway guys, let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to do any gameplay for any particular tanks, and I'll do some. Take care, subscribe and like, and I'll see you out there guys.